All right, we're gonna keep it on the Zoom angle here because we have a couple of new things that we want to do. Scrolling through Twitter, which is one of the things that we do a lot of. We saw some cool stuff, and I want to show some of the coolest things that we saw this past weekend. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to Talanoa Hufanga of the San Francisco 49ers. He had a pick 6 against the Rams, and that was super cool. But he was at Sarah Midi game last Friday, and also the Sacred Heart Cathedral Valley Christian game the following night. And I love seeing this. We got a pro athlete who's got a super busy schedule, giving his time and attention to inspire the youth. And this was really cool. There's a lot of kids that were in awe that there's somebody like, Talanoa Hufanga up in the stands watching their game. And I mean, there are 53 men on the 49er roster, and it would be nice if they can come out to some of these games just like Mr. Hufanga did. Just to show some support, some interest, some attention to the young guys, to the young athletes who look up to them. So shout out to you, Hufanga, for coming out and showing support. So moving on, we got something random here. I want to do some highlights of athletes who posted stuff on Twitter and tagged GetSportsFocus. I'm going to call this one the GSF Twitter Highlights. Here we go. My boy Joshua Hernandez got busy last Friday and scored his first touchdown for Wilcox. He's a Charger. They beat Mountain View 44-14, and Josh, aka Turtle, with the turbo boost, got his 93-yard catch and run for a touchdown. Shout out to Josh, making his mama proud. Keep working, my man. Speaking of Wilcox, our Heroes QB Armand Johnson played like one as well. 8 completed passes, 256 yards, and 3 touchdown passes. And these were long touchdown passes. Check it out. Great job, Armand. Next up, Alex Boach Jr., Kings Academy, destroyed my alma mater Gun Titans at home. Alex is a 5'9", 190-pound man of steel. Made the hit of the game. That's awesome. He's a GSF All-Star for sure. I love it. Perfect form tackling by Alex. Great job. Half Moon Bay edged out Menlo Atherton, and this one, I believe, was the game winner. Our top dog and GSF Senior All-Star, Owen Miller. He's a gamer. 22-21, Half Moon Bay over Menlo Atherton. We're going to see the undefeated Cougars this weekend. Let's go to Los Gatos. Our GSF 5-star receiver, Jalen Thomas. Nice hustle play here to get the touchdown. They beat Milpitas 45-0. Couple more. Our Heroes social media manager put this one up. Sarah Padres' Cole Harrison is 2 for 2 as a tight end, catching a pass. Nice pass here by 3-star QB Milwaukee Smith. He's reliable. He should get some more action this Friday against the Bells. Great job, Cole. Remember the name, Cortez the Rocket Mahasin. Yes, he is related to the missile Hassan Mahasin. He's getting ready for high school football. But I appreciate my man setting me his video highlights every week. And soon enough, we're going to see you on the big stage. We'll end with a senior on the GSF All-Star watch list, Alex Bobadilla. He's a center for the St. Francis Lancers, and you can count on him to get the job done. He's a captain, and he was so close to getting the GSF Weekly Offensive Lineman of the Week award, but he definitely deserves the mention. Alex, great job. We got to get him on a GSF Senior All-Star game. All right, thank you guys for sending in your videos or tagging us on your videos. We really appreciate the support. and the mention. Who knows? Maybe we'll probably do this as a regular segment from here on out. But moving on, it's time for the GSF Weekly Awards. All right, we're going to start with the Coach of the Week. Wilcox Chargers are 5-0. They beat Mountain View 44-14, as I mentioned. Coach Paul Rosa. He's the man. Doing a great job with the Wilcox Chargers. Offensive Player of the Week. Jaden Underwood, the Kings Academy. 5 touchdowns against the Gun Titans. 15 carries, 302 yards. Underwood led the Knights to a 68-0 beatdown of Gun. He's an athlete. Defensive Player of the Week, R.L. Miller, Sacred Heart Cathedral. 7 total tackles and a game-changing INT that really deflated Valley Christian's effort of a comeback. SHC beat the Warriors 36-20.
I knew we was going to beat them. We had a good whole week of practice. We executed every day. We just turned up at practice, had fun, and this is the results that show. We just whooped them. And I love my brothers. We're going on another state run, baby. Let's go. All day. Y'all think I'm playing? I ain't playing.
Hustle Play of the Week. I got to give it to our guy, Luke Holmes of Sequoia. Heroes. Luke. He picked off a pass and ran it 70 yards the other way with less than 15 seconds left. And this was an exciting finish, and I'm really, really super happy for Luke and his team. Sequoia beat Los Altos 20-14, and they remain unbeaten at 5-0. Offensive Lineman of the Week, Oliver Bari, St. Francis Lancers. St. Francis had 475 yards of total offense against SI. And Bari, there's a lot of footage of him just sealing his guy and taking his guy out of the play. And he kept the backside safe for our quarterback, for our GSF All-Star quarterback, Matthew Doherty. Great job, Oliver. Defensive Lineman of the Week. You don't have to make tackles to gain recognition. I mean, Timo was just a pest for the Meaty Monarchs to deal with. His effort was disruptive, physical, and game-changing. Padre defense dominated the Monarchs 35-7. Special Teams Player of the Week. This one's a no-brainer. We ain't tripping. Number 16 from the Bellarmine Bells, Connor Tripp. Game-winning 39-yard field goal. Money. Doink money. Bellarmine beat Reardon 3-0. And finally, the ultimate changer. And we're looking forward to getting some more footage of him for his mixtape. Jerry Mixon Jr. of Sacred Heart Cathedral. 2 touchdowns, 129 all-purpose yards, 9 total tackles, 2 TFL. Fighting Irish beat the Warriors 36-20. And honestly, Jerry Mixon beasted out and put the game away when he caught that 60-plus yard touchdown from his QB, Aiden McGrath. Both Jerry and Aiden got the GSF MVP for Game of the Week. And that is the GSF Week 6 award winners, the top dogs for this week. So before we move on to the very last segment, the prediction segment, I got Coach Andrew standing by. I do want to highlight one last athlete from our GSF Top Dog Camp series that happened in the spring and the summer. His name is Perrion Williams, a freshman for St. Francis. He came out to the GSF Top Dog camps over the spring and summer, both camps, and he showed what he can do, and now he's balling for the Lancers. They beat Sarah 2 weeks ago, and they also beat St. Ignatius last week. Perrion was a big part of both of the wins, as a cornerback. And I do want to share this post-game interview. It's an uncut interview I did with Perrion after they beat Sarah. Check out this GSF uncut interview with GSF top dog, Perrion Williams. Talk about those 2 interceptions.
It was nice. I got beat on one play, but you know I had to bounce back and move on and keep my head up. And you know my teammates looking out for me. They were cheering me on, and you know, yeah.
Talk about your preparation and what you did in the off season to kind of like get ready for St. Francis football.
You know, with deliberate training, I was putting in a lot of work with them and training off season. Without Coach Amoko, I wouldn't be this athletic and have all these abilities that I have now. Thank you, Coach.
And what's it like to play with Chase and Andrew and play against AJ and Myers, some guys that you saw during the season last year?
It's really good. It's really competitive, you know. I feel like we just came out and played as a team, and we came out and took the W.
Cool. Any shout out?
Shout out to my mom, my dad, my little siblings, my older siblings.